Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're doing another episode in our legendary Mortal Empires Queek campaign for Total War Warhammer 2. Let's go ahead and get back in here. Now this is going to be a bit of a quicker episode. I'm trying to sneak in a 45-minute episode while I'm uploading a YouTube video, and I've got to go do the League of Legends streaming, but I do want to try to get something in here. This is a pretty fun campaign so far. This is one of my favorite campaigns I've probably run. But we're going to try to be a little quicker here. Conduit, birthing, okay. Wither. Okay, now we did just get the movement. We have scribe, I think, right? Yes. Let me just do a real quick just check here. I do have a potion of healing if I want it. That's probably a little bit better. A real quick item check here. Just make sure everybody's like up to speed on good items. Because I have been getting a couple more items lately. Rival Hide Talisman. Okay. Potion. That Fireball doesn't seem to be that effective. Okay, good. See, he has Scribe. Okay, so I knew there's a couple people that could maybe have Scribes. Might as well put that on there. Okay.
Should kill when get chance.
Right. 10 armor or missile resist is fine. We'll go with that. Terminus Doom. Actually, don't want him to have that because he's not going to be near combat most of the time. Now, flying units might come over and try to mess with him and my artillery, though, so we'll keep that in mind. Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. As far as that leadership debuff.
Stinks like a grace here.
Fear okay, I want the terror. Warp armor, okay. Skaven brew. I kind of like the Skaven brew. That's good. Oh, I need to give him a skill though.
Should kill when get chance.
Trophy, opportunist. I think I just want survivalist. I mean, I could go for more assassins, just in case there are some pesky heroes that are trying to annoy me. I think maybe I go for, well, we'll go survivalist and then we'll go to assassin next. I do want him to be really strong in combat. Where's my other? Oh, sometimes they turn the map around on you. I've had several people ask me all the time, like, how do I get these names over people? You just go, you just scroll out. I just use my mouse wheel. You scroll out to the bigger map here, and then you look at floating information, character names, and just check it. And that's how you get this. So it's not a mod. There's nothing that fancy about it. It's just, that's how you do it. That makes it a lot easier to see what's going on. Okay, we've already moved him for the turn.
Trust him for now.
Okay, Terror's fine. Luckstone. Okay, Skull. Regents, okay. Breaker. Well, that's fine. Okay. Maybe adding the movement speed onto him would be good, but I doubled down on the movement speed with Queek. Maybe I don't want to do that. So they can both have some movement speed. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's not do that. Okay, let's do
Queek.
Because he's gonna need to move around a lot down there too. So let's just go with none, and then we can put that down here on. We can give him, there we go, extra movement speed. Because he's going to need to move a lot too. Okay. I think that is probably all good.
Untrusted worm, poison after.
Might as well give him something, right? Okay, pipes of piebald. Okay. I think we're all good on that. Okay, so we just won this fight. Gonna siege it? Okay, it should just be able to occupy this, right?
Keep graceless scum away.
I don't know if I did that at the end of last episode or not. I feel like I did, but I just exited out, and if you don't end the turn, then it doesn't save. Like, it saves the game automatically when you end the turn and when you end a battle. So you can't ever go back. You can't, there's no redos or anything like that. We might as well grab some of them. So we're going to keep moving. I'm going to go up to Galbaraz next, probably. Okay, no point in taxing it. Okay, growth.
Not for Ashing.
Okay, so we have that covered. This guy is going to take one more turn. We're sitting in Temple of Nagash territory for now. Construction cost growth. How long do we have? 3 turns until we can grow this up. He's already moved. We might be able to stabilize after we get this growing if we throw this down. We throw this dude over here. There's nothing that gives public order, is there? Landscrier, Saboteur. Does he already have a Saboteur? Yeah, everyone else already has one. I mean, he's just going to be sitting there for the public order. Anyone else get public order? No. Okay. He's already going to give 2 more. So that should be a total of at least 3 extra public order. And I think that'll be enough to stabilize, especially if I get the food back up. Okay. As far as this goes, I'm trying to remember. I think we decided last time that we were going to go for Queek's army getting some of these plague sensor bears over the storm vermin. Restock it. It was going to be expensive, but that was going to be a lot better against dwarves, which I think is true. Damn, I'm trying to remember the composition that we want. I think wasn't it 4 of those dudes?
No, no.
Oh, 3 of those. Damn it. Okay, let me see what I was. Okay, so we're waiting on 1 catapult, 1 thrower. Okay, so I definitely want 3 of these. So that's 1 empty slot. 3 of these, that's another empty slot. So that'd be 3 and 3 there. That's all good. I wanted 1 more warp lightning cannon. Or I wanted 1 more catapult. I think I wanted 2 catapults total. So I know we definitely want 1 more of those. Because I want a 3-to-1 ratio. So that'll cover that. As far as the front line goes, I guess I'll just keep these because they're already there. They're already a really high rank. I was going to pick up a few things for this guy. I guess I could upgrade these plague monks. I was going to have some death runners too. Maybe 1 death runner per. I'll just hold on to these because they're such a high rank already. I guess we'll just hold it. Oh, these 3. I forgot about that. It's okay. We need 4 replacements here. Okay, we can figure that out next turn, I think. So at least one of those is going to be a death runner. We're going to get our assassin back. Is he injured or something? Where's my high-level assassin? Level 16 assassin. Where's my level 20? Did I... Oh, he's right here. Why is he running down there? I don't understand why he was running down there, but okay, so we're gonna need 4 more units here. Maybe I did want 3 more of the, maybe 2 normal storm vermin. And then get rid of these 2. Maybe I did want more. Okay, so I wanted 1 death runner. And then maybe, a bunch of plague sensor bearers. Because I want a line of like 7 infantry. So maybe that's what I'll do. Okay. Whatever. That's fine. For this turn, and then next turn we'll hire some more stuff. Okay, so that's all good. That's all good. How are we looking in terms of buildings? I think... Okay, Carrick. Osgold. Public order, everything's fine up here. Let's go with that. Do I want to... I want everything eventually to be tier 3. And I do need this stuff to have walls, because this is going to be the front line. I definitely want walls there. Valley, it's all good. Yeah. It's possible that place might need more defense, but for now it's fine. Black Temple doesn't matter. Or, Black Pyramid. It's going down soon. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Maybe we're gonna run with like 2 normal clan rats and then have maybe 2 of the fanatic people and then 2 death runners. Maybe I could do it that way. The normal Skaven are better against missile units. I mean, they're just a lot cheaper. They're like 200 gold cheaper also. Those little dudes are way better against heavily armored stuff, though. Oh, maybe I was sending my assassin down there to try to assassinate that dude or something. I don't know. All he's doing is assaulting the garrison, whatever. Alright. Okay, sure. Whatever. Nice. Okay. It's up there. Okay, no problem. These dwarves are causing some problems. What do they do? What does this do? Where is this? Okay, so there's sandstorming. Okay. I'm hoping they go back and take that black tower from him. Of Archon. Emery. Okay. Well, I only need 3 more units.
Call me death
because I'm gonna have the assassin. Alright, let's get that under control. Sure. Go ahead and start upgrading that. Now I can stand over here on this edge, and then I can scout and still give public order to this area. There we go. Okay. These guys are all healed up.
Guide us, Horned One. Skaven
where this dude went. Can I hit him next turn? I don't know. Is there a road here? Yeah. That's why there's no attrition. There's like a little road and like that. I'm not sure if I can hit this next turn. There's gonna be a rebellion over here if I do that, but I'm pretty sure I can beat him even if... There we go. Even if he attacks me and I'm tired. Oh yeah, like I said, beat him. Okay, so that should be handled. Okay, we did that. Move that. We already moved him up here. Galbaraz should be a done deal. Finished a couple of those. Wait, now why am I building one of these? Did I press the wrong button? That was a mistake. Okay. I want this. Alright, so I want 3 catapults total. 2 catapults. Okay, I want 3 catapults total and 1 warp lightning cannon. Okay, so that'll give me 3 catapults. Give me that guy. I think 3 of these is fine. I could get some more of these as well. Or I could spruce this army up a little bit if I wanted to, like, play some of those. I need to get those Death Runners here in a minute, though. But I want to use these slots. Is there anything that's like 1 turn? No. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of these then, though. Okay, and then after we finish this up, we'll go grab the Death Runners, and then we'll run and, like, redistribute some of that stuff.
Queek.
So remember, our main goal is to lace up and get ready for dwarves. Okay, Brightwater. Still working on everything there. Chart now. Just making sure everything's tier 3. I think we've already... Firing on all cylinders here. How we looking tech-wise? Right, we're going to start to get into the good stuff again here in a second. This is kind of whatever. It's not that amazing right now. Night Runners, there might be some factions where we want Night Runners, like against like heavy flying presences, but probably not necessary for a little bit. How do you guys feel about us?
Greetings. What do you require of the Karazhan Corps?
It's gonna go down. They do not like us. They like that we were killing the greenskins, but these guys have 1 settlement and somehow they think they're close to me in strength. What?
Make your offer.
Where is this 1 settlement?
Before I kill you right where you stand.
It has to be over here somewhere, right? It has to be like in here. Dune Kingdom still like us, sort of. I mean, we need them, so we need that money. I guess we don't really need the money.
Master, forget what you know.
Y'all are gonna get massacred.
Your petition has reached the Great King.
Yeah. I'm sure they're interested in peace now. Y'all shouldn't have started it. I was gonna leave you alone and just go murder all the dwarves and greenskins. Y'all could have lived. But you just had to go and mess. Okay. We're on time here. Still got a little bit. I do want to make sure that I get in a fight if I can. I am getting pretty excited about seeing the new, I think I mention this every like 2 or 3 videos, but I just watched some more footage today of the new Thrones of Britannia. It was good. I think they're making a lot of really cool strategic changes to it. You know, some of the stuff from earlier builds looked kind of buggy, and like the AI looked pretty bad, but they delayed it by a couple of weeks just to spend some time to clean that stuff up, and it looks like it has a lot of new kind of mechanics in it, so... Once again, do I think it'll be as good as Warhammer? That's a really high bar, because I think Warhammer this is one of the best strategy games, like, ever. Ooh, that's gonna be bad, actually, for us. So that's an actual faction.
Your reach grows yet further, great lord. Your endless victories are changing the very fates themselves.
That was like a turn or two ago, wasn't it? Okay, it's giving us a new mission here. Alright. So that's not a normal rebellion, and that's
Don't think so.
something I didn't calculate for. So that's kind of bad because if I can't get peace with these guys, they could start just like tearing up my towns up here. I might have to send someone up there to deal with them.
To war? You dare approach? No.
Okay, well, what do they have? They don't even have any recruitment buildings, I don't think, yet. No. So, it's going to take them a little bit. I don't think they'll go out and try to fight us. We do have some garrisons here. Well, we're going to have to get rid of that. I should have maybe done that earlier. We have to get rid of that and build up the actual garrison buildings. If I get walls on these, they should be okay, but I mean, I might be able to beat them anyways, but it's going to be tough. If they move on us, we're definitely going to have to hire a lord. It's just a bunch of Skaven slaves or something to try to hold them off. I don't remember the units they had. They weren't that strong, though, I don't think. I mean, if we lose that area, it's not like the end of the world or anything, but I think this doesn't have walls, right? Doesn't look like it, no. Okay. This should be just about it for old Cetra here.
Tales are mine. Storm vermin, attend me!
Okay, yes, they don't have walls. Okay, lightning strike's not gonna matter. Yeah, I think we just murder them. 4 should be fine. I don't need to use any more food. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, Thrones looks pretty cool. They're also coming up with another another one for like really ancient China, which is cool. Which I don't have a lot of I mean, I don't have a lot of knowledge about that time period. It's cool. I really like what Warhammer did in terms of like having such a great diversity of cool units. And set in kind of this magical universe. I wish they would do that more with like Total War and like get into some more fantasy elements. Like, I know they'd have to buy the IP from stuff, but I just think that it's such a great format for that type of thing. Like, I'd love to explore, like, I don't know, they probably couldn't afford like a Star Wars or something, but just imagine if they did like a Total War Star Wars or something like that. You know how crazy that'd be? Like, that you'd get so many Star Wars fans, just like with Total War. Like, they've had so many Warhammer fans that are coming into the franchise for the first time, you know, just because it's the intellectual property that they like. So I feel like, you know, there are a lot of different franchises, and this has been such a successful union, I think, that it would make sense. You could do like a Total War Star Wars to some extent. Just like, I like having magic and stuff like that in it. Total War Warcraft. You know, like, I think there's a lot of opportunities to do like more fantasy stuff with the Total War like sort of game structure. So we're gonna do start in the back here. I mean, Warhammer is one of my favorite IPs, so I really like that, but I think there's a lot of opportunities for some collaboration here. We should be able to fire over top of those guys. They're short enough. Now, I've learned with these guys, you really do not want them to fire at will, because they will tear up your own stuff if you don't pay attention to them. Now, I need to watch their little regeneration stuff and just know that they're going to spawn the dude up there. I always fall for that. So I've got to be ready. I've got to have at least one of these guys back ready to deal with that Hell Pit Abomination, which should shatter the shop team. God, these things are so gross. Okay, so they started really far in the back. Are they gonna make me come up there? Actually have to position? What is this feeling? Because I'm so used to, like, an ambush, I just get it perfect and I get to just hit them right off the bat. Ambush mechanic's so powerful. Are they just, they're just gonna hang out at the top of this hill? That's kind of frustrating, but I can bring them down off the hill. Okay, let's just go ahead and... The line of sight is an issue, and that is going to neutralize my, my cannon, or whatever, my, whatever, warp fire cannon. Warp lightning cannon. It won't neutralize, it won't really matter for the, catapults, because they have an arcing shot. So I like the historical stuff too, but I think that the fantasy element, especially with like the magic and stuff, is pretty cool. And that would be something fresh instead of just like rehashing. Oops, looks like I am getting the fire on a little bit here. I didn't realize the range was that far. They're spreading out quite a bit. out of here. We got him. Oof. Man, they came up on me pretty quick. I mean, these things did quite a bit of, I mean, they did their usual kind of damage, but because they were running downhill, I just completely couldn't dominate, I couldn't dominate the fight completely with my, just with the artillery. These are shop T were able to tear some stuff up. So I still killed like 300 with his little, the area of effect spell. These plague priests are so good. And these people were just face tanking so much. These guys weren't in a lot of the fights. They were fighting some of the Oshapti on the back lines. They didn't get as many kills, but these guys obviously take a lot more casualties than like the normal people do. These guys don't kill a lot of stuff, but they take a lot of damage. I'm not sure if I can take this. If I have enough movement speed. I think I can sack and then take it, and I would get an extra, you know, 2,000 out of it. That's what we'll do.
I am Deathmaster now.
If I have to fight it again, that's going to be annoying, but... Okay, yeah, we can get it.
We are brave, knight.
Currently rolled a double one. Heh.
I am greatest warlord. Yes.
I don't get that entirely because I didn't play tabletop, but I assume that's like for crazy or something.
Storm vermin, attend me! The doom is coming.
Okay. Good. Got that under control. Gonna be a rebellion up here, so we're gonna have to dash over there. sell that. There's gonna be a rebellion, so we might as well tax it. And then we want to get everything up to tier 2 so we can stabilize with public order. We're still getting some corruption. I'm not really sure like what's up with that, but is that from Archon or something? Anyways, the growth is pretty high though. I think we can go ahead and I guess we'll go for construction costs, and the next turn we can switch it over to public order. So we're gonna have to dash up here. We should be mostly healed up. Then we dash up here and deal with that.
Many kills today.
How is this looking? Okay, not bad, not bad. One more turn, then we can switch over to this, and we should have stable public order. Great. And then after we clean up this rebellion over here, then we can circle back and start messing with Archon, the black, and take him down. Then we'll have Queek. He can grab this, clean up the rest of this northern stuff, and we can just come over here and clean this up. Now, if these guys start to get out of control, Krataman over here, whatever these guys are,
Don't think so.
Karakazul. I would assume they would want to confederate with the dwarves soon, but I don't know for sure. Okay, that's all going. We need one more turn. Get another public order to upgrade that. Okay. Should be good on Galbaraz. They have virtually nothing.
I had taken.
Let's go do it.
Slay, maim, slice and gouge.
Okay, I'm just gonna auto this. I mean, they have.
Quick
We're
fight
gonna
is
slaughter.
all.
There's no way. Hopefully I don't get trolled. Hopefully I just lose the slaves. If they kill like artillery or these guys again, that's gonna be frustrating. But I just don't want to spend a lot of time on something where we know the outcome.
Tell no one of Queek's victory.
Oh, we gotta sack this. I was hoping we could maybe just. We gotta sack it. I think. Okay, we still have enough movement. Good. I was just worried we may not have enough movement. Because if it takes an extra turn, then you have to siege it again, you don't get replenishment, and you just wasted your army's turn, which is worth 5,000 gold right now. So sometimes it's not worth it to sack it if you're going to get an extra, 2,000 gold, if it's going to take you another turn to occupy it anyways, because you just spent 5,000 gold wasting your time for a turn. So unless it's over a 5,000 gold differential between loot and occupy, and then sack and then occupy, then it's not worth it.
Untrusted worm, poison after.
I do like Death Frenzy. Now the area of effect is nice because that could apply to everybody. Now it does cost 12 to do that, but it only lasts for 21 seconds. I don't think that's really worth it. I mean, for 6, that's an interesting proposition because that can help like Queek take down an enemy lord, which is really nice. So I don't mind it for 6, but paying 12 for that is just not a good use of mana or Winds of Magic because all of your normal stuff on your Plague Rat is way better. Your Plague Priest is just way better. Like just having more poisons, having more rats, having more of that area of effect ability, all of that's way more. Because I think the area of effect is also like 11 or something. It's very cheap. So yeah, I like having 1 point. Later on when we face like heavy flyers, this could actually be pretty useful to stun them up. Right now, not so much. Same thing with Warp Lightning. This could be good, but you don't get cost discounts because he's not a major mage. If you get the Plague Priest that has whatever this is, Destruction Magic, then you can get the discounts and stuff. And it's pretty It's pretty respectable, but as we talked about kind of earlier on in the campaign, I still think that the plague stuff is just way, way better. I honestly think that's some of the best magic in the whole game, if not the best magic, because you have such a great combination of area of effect, debuffs, and summons, all for just like ridiculously low cost. And you see how many spells I cast per battle? It's so many. I cast like 10 to 12 spells per battle. It's just an insane bargain. Okay, so what do we want here then? Probably just Sapper. This helps my units get into position better. Let's do Sapper. This guy's good too. I mean, they have really good heroes. The Assassin's kind of meh, but the Wizards and the Engineer guy are crazy.
Scum away.
Okay, not yet. I need to take Gorgazon over here. We'll have a public order problem eventually, but... Ooh, what is this? Oh, cool. Does it say that... Oh, this didn't used to have anything cool. They just added this on here. I didn't even know it was a special place. Okay, what is this? Tier 3 Bog Mine. Income, awesome. 1 extra engineer. Extra rank. That's actually really nice. The engineers, as we saw before, those are just a pain in the butt. You have to have a tier 5 town and build that special building to get an engineer. So getting 1 extra engineer for my 3rd army that I eventually make would be really nice. And the 300 gold is a huge deal because remember that gold is modified by this. So that's why Skaven buildings don't give you that much gold, because the piston house gives you so much to begin with. So yeah, that's sweet. Okay, so we definitely want this up to tier 3 ASAP. Now we're not going to be able to get Grunty Mingle until we go to war with the dwarves, but okay. Alright, sweet. Let's see. And we moved him. Okay, so we got 1 good fight in here. That was actually a pretty good fight down here. So that place is all good. Ash River, we're gonna have some public order stuff going on soon. This is fine. Like Pyramid, we're kind of back in a -1 territory, but that's okay. For now, it's manageable.
Assassinating. Legs, tails, move.
Okay. Alright. Now, we're working on it.
All tails are mine.
Yeah, I think we just at this point wait. Maybe I do. Let's grab 1 more of these guys just while we're waiting, just to be efficient, and then just because they're a 1 turn buy, then we can just go down, grab the Death Runners, and then just distribute those to the army, to the armies. So we can hand that off after this guy cleans up Numas. We can hand some stuff off to him. I don't know when Queek will be able to get that stuff. We can ferry that over to him. And I think I answered this last episode. Someone asked why I don't use global recruitment more. Because your major army has to stop what they're doing to recruit. And I'd much rather just have a minor army do the recruiting while the major army just runs around and, you know, gets more of the map. Okay, so my alarm went off, so we're just going to finish this up real quick. And we'll call it a day here. Got our good fight in. Got some more drama showing up with these dwarves over here. Starting to make more progress on the map. Still not getting a lot of respect in terms of our power level. It's fine. I mean, we do only have 2 armies, but... I still don't feel like this game is at all locked up. I feel like at this point it would be hard to lose, although it could happen. But at the same time, I don't think it's... we're just going to steamroll over these dwarves or any of these other people we're going to run into. I think we're still going to have a lot of good fights to go. Okay.
My faith in you wins.
Okay.
Open the casket of
So I
souls.
caught vision of this because he sent a hero up here. Interesting. Okay, so now they
I
are
forbid this. This is forbidden.
sending a couple of little stacks of garbage down here, so we're gonna have to rotate over here to deal with that.
Do not betray your king.
I don't know what this guy has. Okay.
What?
So we can have Rell come up here, deal with this, cut these guys off, and then we can have Queek
Queek.
rotate down here to deal with
My
them.
servant fails me. This is forbidden.
Easily can 2v1. I mean, all they have left is Gorgazon, and the highest this could be is tier 3, so there's no way, outside of hiring these regiments of renown,
My servant fails me.
there's no way these guys are going to be able to make any more like high-level things that could be problematic.
I, mighty warrior.
Okay, but we'll figure all that out next episode, so it looks like we're going to have to deal with some of this. What's this dwarf doing? Is he just chilling? He's just hanging out for now. Can we get
Ready.
peace with this dude?
Talk at me in your crude language if you must. I make no promises as to the outcome.
It's just never going to happen. We're going to have to come up there and deal with them eventually, unless they confederate with the dwarves.
Adad!
I think the dwarves are going to be cool with us for maybe a little bit longer. They don't like that we're massacring Himri, but whatever. Who are they at war with? They're at war with all the humans. Hawkland, Carricknorn, Bordello, Greenskins, and Cult of... How are they at war with the Cult of Pleasure? It's like the literal opposite side of the map. Like, Cult of Pleasure is like, we're all like over here in this corner. Like, Marathi is like over here. So how do they have a conflict with Marathi? Maybe they are... I mean, they're military allies of Talia, which is like right here. Looking at the color coding here. Trying to see through the map some of this ownership. So maybe someone is like... Or Talia is like right here. Maybe somehow like they're close enough to have to fight Marathi. I don't know. That's weird. But anyways, we'll figure that out next time. So we're getting some interesting stuff going on. Recalibrating. We're about to have a couple of good fights here against Tomb Kings again. And I'd say within the next 5 or 10 episodes tops, we'll eventually get to war with these dwarves after we clean up the Tomb Kings. Now, Archon still has a pretty good stack of stuff down here, I think. Like, Archon's still pretty legit. He still has all of his, you know, tier 5 towns, stuff like that. So he's going to put up more of a fight than Himri will right now. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.